welcome back to a very unexpected video here on the Animation Station. Let me give a little backstory. I went to Olive Garden for I think the first time. It was great. Then on our way back, we stopped at a plaza that had a Five Below, a Dick's Sporting Goods, and a Target. Now you know me, I have been trying to collect a ton of Sonic Movie 2 stuff. But the one thing I could never find that was never listed on their site, except for Walmart, because Walmart's pricing is trash, is the 4-inch figures. Well, I took a quick stop in the Target, and I was able to find them. But I only had enough to buy one, sadly. So, of course, I got the main man himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. This is my first 4-inch JAKKS figure, so this is a new experience for me. Yeah, I'm happy I found this. I only paid around $10 for it, so I paid just a little over retail because a couple cents. I think it was like $10.50 when it was all added up. I don't know. I don't remember what the woman said. I'm sorry. I'm speaking a million miles a minute, and I'm so speechless right now because I can't believe I actually got to stop at a Target out of pure chance and find this thing. So let's do a review. Let's start with the packaging. We have the Sonic Movie 2 logo up there. Some warning and attention stuff over there. A really cool box, bubble box, little blister bubble that is in the shape of Sonic's head, which is cool. It showcases the figure within and the accessories. Has a sticker telling you it's articulated. There's the render of Sonic that we've been seeing on a lot of this merchandise lately. The JAKKS logo there, Sonic there, with Snow Rider. That's what this accessory is called, a Snow Rider. And then nothing on the sides because it's a blister card. So flipping to the back, we get this really awesome render of the product that we just purchased. Sonic again, 13 points of articulation, collect them all, and then it shows the other 3 characters in the set: Knuckles, Tails, and Robotnik. They had Tails and Robotnik at the Target I went to as well, but I only had enough for one, and I had to get the main man himself. So, yep, and then there's all the legal stuff here. Here, JAKKS Pacific logo again. 0 and 3, and then there's a description up here. Sonic is your typical lightning-fast teenage hedgehog hero, stopping crime, saving the world, and looking cool while he does it. And then it's in 3 different languages. 13 points of articulation. So this figure is definitely going to be way more posable and articulated than the 2.5-inch one. And yes, I will get the 2.5-inch one out to show you a comparison. So, that is the blister card, and that is all we have for the packaging. Now, let's get into the figure. Alright, so I thought before we get into the figure itself, I thought we'd go ahead and start with the accessory real quick. And it is this, right here. It's called a Snow Rider. And it's a textured piece of plastic with some stuff there. And it's got pegs, so Sonic can sit on there. This will also probably be used as a display stand because as soon as I got him out, he does not want to stand. So I might pose him with this for the final verdict, actually riding it, because he cannot stand on his own for some reason. So that's one thing you should know about this figure right now. The 4-inch figures apparently have a very bad habit of not wanting to stand. So let's go ahead and move on to the figure himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. And I gotta say, he looks great. Like, really, really good. I really like the way this looks. He's got the texture right there. He's got the texture all throughout. All his spikes are correct. He's even got the extra one that is exclusive to this version of the character. They got his ears right. They even got the tan paint on the inside. Come on, focus. It's not wanting to focus. And then we have his face right here. Sonic's face actually looks really good. There we go. There is a little bit of paint run on his muzzle, but it's not that bad, so it's not super noticeable. And then got the eyes there, a little bit of paint splotch there on his eye, but it's really small. And it definitely looks like it isn't there when it's not on camera, so just keep that in mind. The other eye, though, looks perfectly good, so the quality control looks great. He's got, they got the nose right. None of the black paint is running onto the muzzle, which is good. They got his, face muzzle right. I don't see any big errors. He's got a nice smirk, because Sonic loves to smirk, stuff like that. And then we have the cut moving down to the body. We have this weird cut in his chest, and when we get to the comparison time later, I will show you that this was also in the 2.5-inch figure. Also, unlike the 2.5-inch figure, this 4-inch Sonic seems like he's a lot more of a brighter cream color, because on the 2.5-inch figure it looked kind of white and faded, like it did in the very first Sonic trailer when the CG wasn't fully done. And then he does have his blue arms. They got that texture all around, and when you shine it on the light, it looks so good, like so good. And then he's got his gloves here. Looks really good. There is a seam line, but it's on the back, so it's not that noticeable. His hands look well sculpted. He's got 4 fingers and a thumb. And it looks like it's in some kind of an open position, so he can hold something, which is cool. And then we have his legs, which are also blue, just like his arms and the rest of his body. And then we come down to his shoes and his socks. They got some really nice detailing in the socks, even more than the 2.5-inch figure. Since they're working with a bigger mold, they're allowed to put more detail. And then the shoes are great here. Like, they look absolutely excellent. Like, if I can just try and get this stupid camera to focus. Come on, focus, focus. I don't want to focus. Yeah, look at that. They got the yellow tongue on there. The red's right. None of the white from the stripe is rubbing off on the red, which is great. They got the sculpt right. It looks exactly like Sonic's shoes in the movie. And it actually has a bit of a gloss to it, because when you put it up to the light, it shines a little bit. That's really nice. They even got the little tag in the back. His shoes look great. But this is what sets him apart from the 2.5-inch figure. On the 2.5-inch figure, the only thing they had textured was his back heel. This one, they did the whole shoe. And like I said, he may have a big problem with standing, but they look great. It looks so accurate to the actual movie. And then looking on his back, he's got a serial number on the back of one of his legs. Come on, focus. Camera. Yeah, there we go. He's got a serial number on one of the back of his legs. Again, I already commented on all his spikes. They're all right, and they all look fantastic. And yeah, he looks super freaking cool. Like, I love the way this figure looks. But like I said, he does not want to stand on his own because of the way they had to sculpt the feet for accuracy. So that part is going to bug a lot of people. Like, you can get them standing momentarily, kind of like this. Come on, camera. There we go. You can get them standing momentarily, kind of like this. But if you, like, put a little bit, or after a while his foot just twists. Okay. Now we have to show you the articulation, because this is the best part about this compared to the 2.5-inch figure. It's got way, way more articulation. So, as always, we'll start with the head. I'll try and do this on camera, but no promises. I'll hold him by his foot. Okay, so his head can turn left and right. Can't go up and down at all. I mean, it can go up a little bit, but not much. So it can turn left and right, which is really good. It doesn't feel loose or anything, which is nice. And then his arm can go all the way out like this, like he's getting ready to punch someone, like whoa, 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 which is awesome. And then the arm can also go all the way back. It can actually spin 360 like this, which is great. And then you can bring it outward a little bit. It's a little tricky, but you can do it. There is a joint there. He's got elbow joints, so you can, like, I'm trying to find a way to show this. he has a joint in his elbow that allows his arm to move up, but it's a little hard to show on camera. Come on. Okay. Kind of works, it kind of doesn't. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to break it, so I'm just not even going to do it. We'll try it on the other arm. Come on. Okay, never mind. The elbow joints do not work. But he does have a swivel, which is nice. You can, like, have him like this. You have him like this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Same on the other arm. And then the legs, he can kick all the way forward. It definitely feels a little stiff, but that also means to let you know that's not, like, super profound anyway because of the way they cut his stomach. And then we can take it. His leg can go very far back, which is nice. I don't think it can. No, it can't. It can't swivel outward. Hold on. This is really hard to do. Hold on. Come on, Sonic. Might be because I just got him out of the package. He's a little stiff. He does have a small joint in his knee, but it's not gonna give you much. And then he does have a swivel in his ankle, which again, I can't show on camera because it's a little hard to do. But like I said, he is a little difficult to actually get to stand up. But once you do, he does look really, really cool. Alright, and now I'm going to get him on his snow rider so he can stop having standing problems. And we'll get to... Hey, he's actually standing now. Okay, I might have found the perfect way to do it. And then I will get out the 2.5-inch figure and we'll do a little comparison. Alright, now for some comparison time. So to compare, I have got out both the 2.5-inch Sonic and a couple other figures I have sitting around. So, this is how he looks with his 2.5-inch counterpart. But get him to stand, come on. Yeah, that's how he looks with his 2.5-inch counterpart. He definitely looks way, way taller, as you can see. And the 4-inch one definitely has more detail than this one. And then to compare him to some other figures I have, let's get out a couple TMNT figures to try and get a bit more of a scale. So that's what it looks like with the 2.5-inch figure. I'm going to put him over here. Okay. Now let's see how it stands compared to a normal size figure of some sort. And for that, I'm going to take out my Battle Shell Leonardo from the TMNT 2012 line. And we're going to find a way to get him to stand. Try and compare the two in size. Yeah, he can only stand on one leg. This is a really old figure. And as you can see, Leo is actually a little taller. It looks like even though Sonic is on a Snow Rider here, it does look like he's a little taller. And then to compare him to another premium figure, I have the Leonardo Cena from the WWE TMNT Superstars line. And as you can see, he towers over Sonic, which is actually pretty accurate to what I think their actual scale would be. Because the turtles are usually pretty tall, especially in this version. And then I'll get out one more figure for comparison. Let's get out my little Dino Thunder Ranger here. This is from the Super Mega Force line. And then just to get him to stand, I'm going to move you over here, Leonardo Cena. And then get him to try to get him to stand. He's a really old figure, so he probably won't. Come on. Yeah, something like that. And he is definitely taller than the Sonic. And then we'll compare him with one more figure. This time the McDonald's Batman from Batman Brave and the Bold. We'll put him right there. So if you're trying to get a good scaling of how tall Sonic actually is in this 4-inch variant, he's about that tall. He's not super short, but he definitely is a little smaller compared to some of these other guys. He's definitely bigger than the 2.5-inch one, and he's definitely around the same height as that Leo. Leo is a little taller, but they're around the same height. And then Leonard Cena just towers over him. Like, let's move Leonard Cena to the back. Yeah, he towers over him. And Leonard Cena is about the same size as the Dragon Stars. So, imagine that this guy is like the Dragon Star Super Saiyan Goku. That's pretty much how the scaling would be. It would be pretty accurate to how they actually would be if this was a real life thing. But yeah, that is the scaling. Now I'm going to try to maybe get him in a slightly cooler pose than that Snow Rider. And then we'll go to the final verdict. Alright, so now let's move on to the final verdict for this figure. And I gotta say, I love this thing. Like, he looks awesome. He looks very accurate to the movie. The sculpt is fantastic. I love the way they did the texture, just like in the movies, which looks fantastic. They did a great job texturing his shoes. It looks really, really accurate. And his articulation, while it is a bit stiff, is definitely really, really good. My only gripes with this guy are kind of minimal. Like I said, some of the articulation is very stiff and kind of scares me of accidentally breaking it, which I don't want to do. And there, like I said, the paint's not perfect. There's a little paint splotch on his muzzle right there, as you can see, the paint running on the eyes onto the muzzle, which is unfortunately pretty common with Sonic figures, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And I did like that they gave an accessory because without some real finagling, this guy will not stand on his own. He will not stand on his own. Trust me. I had to do so much finagling to even get him to stand getting him out of the box. Yeah, and one other thing you should know, this guy is an absolute pain in the butt to get out of his blister card. He is stuck in that bubble so well that I was afraid of breaking him trying to get him out of there. That's how terrified I was trying to get him out, but I got him out. He looks great. And JAKKS is, again, just knocking it out of the park with these guys. I am very happy with this product. And for $10, this is a heck of a bargain. My final verdict for this guy is a strong 9 out of 10. He is better than the 2.5-inch one, but he's not the greatest action figure I've ever seen in my life. But he is definitely a fantastic figure, and I cannot wait to get the rest of the line and a 4-inch standard Sonic to compare to this one. Well, that's it. Definitely highly recommended if you guys can find this guy. He's available at Target and Walmart. Like I said, don't order from Walmart's actual site because their site is garbage. But you should be able to find this guy at Target and Walmart pretty easily. And yeah, he's pretty easy to get a hold of. So if you want a Sonic figure from the movie, this is a great option. I do still think you should get the 2.5-inch one as well, not just for the sake of comparison, but also because the 2.5-inch ones are the ones that are actually made for the playsets and stuff. These ones are more like extra curricular stuff, like stop motions and things like that. So, yep, that is going to conclude my review for the JAKKS Specific Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 2 4-inch Sonic figure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And stay tuned because I have another package over there, and it's another Sonic Movie 2 product, and it's a really, really cool one. It literally just came out not that long ago. Literally, I think yesterday. So, yeah, this is exciting, and I'm going to be doing a review on that next. So, until then, thank you guys for watching. I'm Jack Small of Animation Station. Stay supersonic, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.